Now that we got that cleared, let me give you some real honest advice from an independent insurance broker. If you want to select the right health insurance company and the right health insurance plan for you, here's how you do it. If you are not sure, by the way, if public health insurance or private health insurance is better for you, we have a lot of videos on our channel already that you can find in the description. There are basically 3 considerations that determine the right private health insurance. That's why we're never answering the comments when you guys ask which insurance company is best. It depends on these 3 deciding factors. First is deductible. What's that? In almost every insurance contract, you can agree to split the risk with the insurance company in case a damage happens. In the private health insurance, damage means that you need treatment or medication that you would have to pay for yourself first, up to a certain amount per year. Important. The deductible is always per calendar year and not per doctor visit. So if you have a €300 deductible, that is the maximum you have to pay in any given calendar year. When you choose a private health insurance plan with deductible, it will be cheaper than the same private health insurance plan without deductible. Makes sense, right? It's not that easy though. Knowing that a high deductible makes your private health insurance cheaper, one could think that the highest deductible possible is a good idea. And that's what I did for my own private health insurance. I have a deductible of €3,000 per year. That's why I'm paying very little for my 5-star private health insurance. We'll come to the coverage in a moment. €3,000 deductible is a lot. And that's okay as a self-employed person. As an employee, that high of a deductible is a horrible idea. Why? Your monthly premium for whichever health insurance you have is split 50-50 with the company you work for. So if you manage to decrease your premium, you actually only get 50% of the benefit. The deductible, on the other hand, is paid entirely by you as the insured person. Your employer will not pay your deductible. That's why employees should choose a much lower deductible than self-employed people or business owners. And people who like to go to the doctor often should also choose a low deductible, or even 0 deductible, which means that your private health insurance company will pay for everything. If you're not sure which private health insurance company and plan are best for you, feel free to secure a free meeting with us and we will help you find the best private health insurance in Germany. Maybe it's Hallische, maybe not. Second deciding factor when choosing the right health insurance company and plan for you: coverage, which is, according to my understanding, the one and only factor why anybody should go for private health insurance instead of public health insurance. I know probably everyone could save a lot of money by switching to the private health insurance system, but don't do it only for the money. If you do, you will just choose the cheapest private health insurance possible, and that will bite you later on in life if you decide to stay here for the rest of your life. The cheaper the plan, the lower the quality. The more the premium will rise over time. If you plan to leave Germany within the next couple of years again, you can go for a cheap plan. That's okay. Everyone else who plans to be here for the foreseeable future, compare different coverages of different private health insurance plans and then figure out if you want to pay for the higher premiums of the higher coverage insurances. That's the beauty about the private health insurance, that everyone can choose exactly the coverage they want, without having to pay for unnecessary coverage that you don't want. Public is one size fits all, private is private. When comparing different coverages of different private health insurances, it can become overwhelming and confusing pretty quickly. That's why we like to work with star levels from 1 to 5 that you can compare to hotels. The higher the star level, the more benefits you will enjoy. But you have to pay for your benefits with a higher insurance premium. Maybe you can increase your deductible to make a higher star insurance more affordable, if you remember factor 1. Depending on the star level you choose, there are different private health insurance companies that are good. There are insurance companies that are very good at the low end, 1 or 2 star. There are really good insurance companies in the 3-4 star mid-range, and other insurance companies are great when it comes to the 5-star insurance. And lastly, you want to select a private health insurance company that has the best cashback model for your individual situation. Let's talk about a cashback that makes most private health insurances even better compared to public health insurance. If you're a good customer and don't send any invoices to your private health insurance. They will reward you with a yearly cashback that can be pretty significant. I'm always paying for my doctor invoices myself because my cashback is much higher than the medical bills that I have. And cashback usually rises year over year. We just discussed that you can choose a cheap plan if you plan to leave Germany within the next couple of years. If you plan to leave Germany in 5 years again, choosing a private health insurance company that rises its cashback for 9 years is a pretty bad idea. Rather choose one that pays a higher cashback in the beginning because you're not here in 9 years when they pay the really high cashback. By the way, there is one private health insurance company that claims to be the only one English-speaking insurance, which they're not, by the way, but they're the only private health insurance company in Germany that doesn't have cashback. Again, be careful with what you believe with claims on the internet. There is an established English-speaking private health insurance company, though, that introduced a new plan in 2022 that can be very exciting for everyone questioning now if the plan that you chose is the right plan for you. It's a 4-star insurance that basically costs you 5% premium. How does that work? Here's how. Let's say the insurance costs you 500 euros a month, which is basically half of what public insurance is charging you. And public health insurance is 1-star coverage and not 4-star coverage. 500 euros a month is 6,000 euros a year. The new plan offers up to 45% cashback, which would be 2,700 euros a year. You paid 3,000 because health insurance is split 50-50 with your employer and get 2,700 euros from cashback. So you pay 300 euros a year for a 4-star private health insurance. It usually takes you 4 years to get to the 45% cashback, and now, since the start of this year, the insurance changed it that if you can prove that you had no or very little cost in the last 4 years with the health insurance that you're currently with, they will reward you with 45% cashback immediately. You do not need to wait 4 years. You will get the incredibly high cashback of 45% immediately the year after you join the health insurance plan. So if you're thinking of improving your German health insurance, feel free to book a free meeting and we'll help you out. Stay healthy, everyone.